Hello guys, my name is Martijn, but most will know me as Total Warzone, and welcome to a new ATTILA information video. Yes, we got some more information because of some interviews people did at EGX. This information I will tell you in a couple of minutes has been taken from interviews. Please note that everything is subject to change and pre-alpha content. Everything may change, there are no rights that this will be the case. So, let's start off. First of all, ATTILA will be cheaper than Rome 2. It will be more in the lines of Fall Samurai and Napoleon. They were talking about some sort of €30 mark or something like that. It will not be priced as a really full game like Rome 2 was. That's the first small thing. A second one is that the voice acting and music will be completely redone for the entire game. They asked them if there will be more or new diplomacy dialogue, or will they just reuse the dialogue from Rome 2? They said that just every voice acting and music in the entire game has been done again by Richard Beddoe, by the way. So that's pretty cool, really makes it feel new. Another question was if the game is launched via Rome 2, just like Shogun 2, you could start a Thought Samurai while loading Shogun 2. That will not be the case here. ATTILA will be a separate program, just like Napoleon Total War was. Then we got some information about the number of playable factions as well. They said that the number of playable factions will be somewhat comparable to Rome 2. A lot of people were worried that only the Western and Eastern Roman Empire were playable, but this proves that there will be more factions to play. The focus is mainly on the Eastern and the Western factions, they said. And there is a pretty fair chance that the Huns won't be playable, that ATTILA won't be playable in the game. The Huns will be some sort of boss faction. ATTILA is some sort of boss. It's supposed to be a survival campaign. You are playing as one of the Western or Eastern factions, and your job is to survive against the invading hordes of the Eastern. To be completely precise, Powell Boyce, one of the developers at CA, mentioned this. Yes, we've certainly considered it and talked about it, but the focus is on the European and Eastern factions. We're going for this survival strategy gameplay with him being the bad guy, and you wouldn't have the final boss in another game playable. Laughed. We still have a lot to think about, but until we get things we're happy with, we won't talk about it. Watch this space. So there may be change, but as of now, it looks like they will not be playable on just an invading boss faction. Well, let's move on to the next point. So we've seen the new raised city feature, that you can basically destroy your own city and wipe it off the map. They now said that raising your own city, or no, rebuilding a territory where the city has been raised, will need you to spend half of your army and a considerable amount of money. So it will be really expensive, and it will also take a long time to build up. Another point, the ATTILA diplomacy will be similar to Rome 2. There is a small, there are no big changes, that there will be more diplomatic options. That's pretty sad, because I would really hope for a give region option or something, but it doesn't look like that will happen. There will still be three main types of agents. In Rome 2 we had the spy, the champion and the dignitary, and of course there were different subclasses of them, but they could all do the same. In ATTILA you also have three types. You have the champion and the spy again, but the dignitary will be replaced with the priest. And they really change the way agents work as well. When you get an agent at the start, it will only be able to do 2 actions. You can only do 2 actions with it. When they level up, when they get some skills, you will unlock more actions for them. So right now you won't have to, you can't use all actions when you just buy an agent randomly. You need to level it up to get those cool actions, and those actions will be more in the lines of Shogun 2. Talking about naval combat a bit, transport ships will return, but they are trying to make them even weaker, and navy combat will be more focused on missiles and boarding. Ramming will be less prominent in the game. So that's basically what I have for now, just some new information. I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I hope to see you guys soon in the next ATTILA video. See you guys later, bye.